How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Crossout. Now, this latest couple of days have been absolutely mental. The new patch dropped. We had an amazing stream. Thank you to everyone who showed up to that stream. The previous test service has just been awesome, and it's finally here. The battle pass and everything that came with it has been released, and luckily enough, we actually have all of the parts available on my promo account so that we can take a look at them. So now is the time for you guys. If there is anything that you would like me to touch upon here, please do not hesitate to drop me a message in the comments down below asking for any specific kind of builds to maybe be built and be tested in a video. I cannot promise you guys that I will get over everything because there is just so many things that we can cover in here, and there's potentially so much different stuff that we have to look at. While I cannot promise anything, if there is any good ideas being posted down below, I'll make sure to try to actually touch upon it. But for today, I wanted to look at some of the things that I know the most of you guys have actually been looking at, and that is the new BIGRAM legs wheel Omni thingy together with the new Omnibox cabin. And basically, the reason that I want to touch upon this is because I know that a lot of you guys are very curious to actually how these are when you play them. A lot of people play Tsunami or Typhoon Spider, so I just went ahead and loaded up a regular Typhoon build here, just an old one that I had sitting in my garage since forever. And it's not a very, very good build, but I just wanted to convert it into the leg version, and I had to strip off a bunch of armor because the Omnibox cabin does not actually carry that much, as you can see, in order to pull this off, and that's maybe also something that's not going to happen for most of us, not on my personal account at least. I had to fuse pretty much everything to fit in the weight in here without having to strip off all of the armor, but it is a very scrap build already. Not really ideal for clan wars, I would say, but for testing purposes it's going to be great. So as you can see, I had to fuse the Omnibox for increased weight limit. I simply had to fuse my Colossus for increased weight limit. I had to fuse the Apollo for reduced mass. The BIGRAM wheels are not fused. Those you would actually be able to get fused as well. Verify not fused either. But also the Typhoons have also fused for reduced mass. So maybe this will be easier to pull off with Tsunamis. I don't know, or maybe you guys will just find a nice way to build this. I wanted to just get 6 BIGRAMs onto here, and I've stacked them up like this. I had an idea with the weapon grouping here, making sure that we could keep the back wheels lifted so that we could be in leg mode with those and wheel position with the front, giving us a bit of a better angle here shooting down in case we do get rushed by a dog. But sadly though, I couldn't get that because with all these new things that we're seeing, a lot of actives and keybinds are also being taken up, and I'm actually maxed out on my keybinds here right now. So I think if we're gonna see cabins that need activation, wheels that need activation, we're gonna see like 2 modules on our builds that also need activation, as well as guns, then I think we will honestly need more keybinds. I would have loved to have my Tsunamis on different keys here, and I would have loved to have my back legs on other keybinds than my front legs so that I can shift those independently. That's not doable because we also have the engine and we also have the verifier, which have finally gotten a proper animation there, as you can see. You saw here first. But yeah, and then the cloak as well. So there's a lot of stuff here that we have to consider when we play. But it's going to be a good video nevertheless. The legs here quite slow when we're just moving about like this. Oh, and now we cannot strafe anymore. You also have to consider that when you switch mode. But they do feel good. And here, currently in the perk of the Omnibox, if you guys haven't seen that already, let's just take a look at it. It has 2 different modes basically, and one mode increases your cabin speed by 10% and the cabin power by 50%. So this will be good when you are in wheel mode. For example, when you're trying to chase down someone, then you switch to that and you'll get that bit extra of acceleration and top speed. And besides that, you will also have accelerates cooling by 15% and weapon reloading by 15%. So your weapons will cool quicker and your weapons will reload quicker. So this one is like an Echo, an upgraded version of the Echo, I would say, because you can always use this. This is going to be so deadly on a Sculp Hover. I think that's actually the next video that I'm going to do, a Scorpion Hover with this cabin right here, just to see what it feels like, because with the power you can strafe all around the map. And if you then go into reload mode, if you just have a sniping battle with someone, you'll be able to shoot quicker than him most of the time, unless he runs an Echo and pushes you. So we will definitely see this cabin a lot in the meta. I am quite sure of that. It has a good, like, just square looking profile anyways from the side here, so it's going to be good hiding your guns behind. But we've talked so much, let's get on with the games. Alrighty, so we're ready with the first game. I feel like just rushing out here at the beginning and just go take some cover until we do any more, and then maybe try to switch to the first of all, let's switch to the engine mode here so that we can get that increased reloading. Would be nice to have that. Speed still looks good even when we go into this, so that should be fine. And now switch into lag mode. Wait, what just happened there? Oh, rip. I don't know if that was a lag spike. It just started turning a different way all of a sudden. I'm kind of scared about those Mandrake butts. Wow, really overcompensate for that one. Not good. Let's try not to do that again. Wow, good shot. Oh, it's because I think I have the wrong reverse setting on. That's not really ideal. What is that thing pushing us? I can't really tell if that's like... Is that a wheeled build? I think it's a wheeled build. Just looks quite weird. Oh yeah, it is a wheeled build indeed. Alright, so we have someone pushing us down here. Let's go help because we are a big spider after all. So we should be able to switch the engine mode here to get that extra speed and go catch this melee before our hover dies. There we go. Nice one. Beautiful. Great catch. And maybe here we're getting rushed, so we just want to go into our leg mode again. And see if we can... Ow. Go away. There we go. Alright. Working pretty alright so far. I haven't played spiders in forever. I really have to get used to this reverse mode thingy. It's not really working out for me the way I want it to work out for me. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get that engine. Okay, it's really not working out for me at all. That's so frustrating, actually. I might want to look at the reverse mode and see if I want it on rather than off. Oh, pop this one, pop this one. Where is he? There he is. It's so broken. This new module is literally so broken. It's actually stupid. Beautiful. Well, that was pretty dope anyways. I just turned on reverse mode again and let's see if that can help our poor steering capabilities here. I mean, most of it is on me for sure. My god, that is a big spider. What? Does he literally have meat grinders? It's a side ammo there. That is next level, dude. But those are gonna fall off so easily though. So let's go back into wheel mode here and just start strafing around until we know where they actually are. I like it a bit better like this. I wonder if our homie there could focus on playing the game. There we go. That was a nice little decloak. And when we see people coming in, we just gotta launch the drone because then we'll decloak the entire map in just one click, or at least within 200 meters, but that almost feels like the entire map sometimes. Good, we have someone coming in, so let's launch this one. Whoops. And even when it's down on cooldown, it still tells you that there are people coming in. But the good thing about this, I actually quite like that, is that it doesn't exactly tell you their direction. Ouch. It just tells you, you know, that someone is close to you, and you just get the, so that's the upside of the Oculus, for example, which, so there will still be a bit of a difference to it. I quite like that, I'm not gonna lie. We can just go into wheel mode here because we want to get a bit closer to them. So let's switch the cabin over again, get some extra juice out of it. And the speed on these are actually so dope. I mean, at the end of the day with spiders, your biggest downside when you're playing the spiders is most of the time that you simply cannot keep up with your team, but you're definitely going to be able to do so here. So that's super cool, at least. Can we get any shots on that guy? We can. That's dope. Let's switch it over here to the reload mode. There's a lot of things you have to micromanage all of a sudden. But yeah, definitely no direction on the verifier here, and I think that's a minimum of what they have to remove if they want to give us this. Oof, did we take out that gun? Oh, I think we did. That was a good shot. Nice one. Crap. Spin, spin, spin. Did we... Oh, we took off one gun, but we're definitely gonna lose the second one here in just a second. Ow. Okay, never mind. We died. In third game, I mean, one thing is testing all of these new parts and this new build, which has not really been actually paid much attention to besides just slapping it together quickly. And another thing on top of that is actually learning how to play spiders again, because it's been such a long time. I started out... Oh, sorry about that, mate. I started out by playing spiders, but I haven't really, you know, actually done that much more ever since then. Since I started playing Clan Wars, so it's definitely something else for me. Is that dude gonna... He didn't even cloak, so I just wasted that completely. See, where does he want to go? What is he doing? Let's go into leg mode here. Because he's coming in. Okay, he's not coming in. What? Why are people so unpredictable in their movement? Alright, leg mode again. Or wheel mode, rather. Let's decloak that guy. See if we can help out our buddy here. We couldn't. He's dead already. Ooh, that was a good hit, though. Crap, I don't want to go over there. I kind of want to just cloak up. And drop this one. And go into leg mode, sorry. And get him down. And here comes the melee. Let's see if we can toast his face. Good. If we can just keep him here, then that should be great. I have no idea what that means, mate. I'm sorry. Oh, crap, the reloading. Ow, he still has a hobby? Damn it. I didn't really see that coming. Not gonna lie. Oh, and there's like 4 people still left on this team. None of them are here, though. Oh, we got the guy, though. Good job, me. Alright, let's do that one more time. Let's nail it this time. I think I'm getting pushed into Russian servers right now, which is why I'm getting a lot of whispers that I cannot reply to. I always feel bad. I want to learn Russian just so I'm able to reply to people more when they actually ask questions here. Ooh, that was close, I think. That was very close, I think. Oops, sorry, homie. Sorry, homie. You want to go that way? Fine, go that way. While we just sit here and snipe, let's switch to cabin mode. I always forget to do that. You really have to, you know, start considering a lot. Oh my god. Janice Butt, I hate you so much with all my heart. Get a good hit on him. I hear a lot of people being cloaked here. I would love to be able to do something about it, but I kind of just want to pull back. 3 butts dead already. That's a bad start. That's a very bad start. Let's see. It's painfully slow to maneuver around here while you don't. No. Sell me BIGRAM. I can't sell any of them, homie. Sorry about that. I hope we got some of those guns, though. Good. I think we have some of it down. There's like 3 people behind me here as well that I also have to consider. Alright, and a porcupine, so that's... I'm not gonna end very well with this. Our team legit died so quickly. I've never seen anything like it. That was some absolute massacre. So while that was a slaughter, to say the least, I still think it's interesting to see. And I don't think I'm necessarily gonna recommend just this composition right here. I think I still want to test out the BIGRAMs more and see. We also first have to figure how you can actually build around these. I'm assuming that, you know, a build that is just fully spaced and doesn't have any of these heavy parts, but just focuses more on the spacing of it, would probably be able to do a lot better. But I am by no means a good spider builder, so I'm gonna leave that up to someone else to do just that. But it's an interesting concept, to say the least, and we're also gonna test those new guns, because those new guns are very dope as well. It's funny how they just start face hugging you when you almost kill them. But yeah, interesting build. Not the best start to it. I also really want to test out the new legendary lightning guns on this specific build right here, because I feel like you can armor those up quite well, and if you can get those properly armored, then I think they can also be quite interesting on a build like this if you want to be a bit more durable against the melees, because I think we will see ever so slightly less hovers as we go. But that's something for another video. I hope you enjoyed this still, and I hope this gave some inspiration and my initial thoughts on this. We're gonna have to play this when I get used to it more. I'm probably gonna do this again, because this was just my initial reaction to this entire build. But yeah, thank you so much for showing up to the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe, okay? See you in the next one. Bye bye.